The Hardys returned to WWE at WrestleMania 33. It was the first time that they had been in WWE since 2009. But many fans don't know that Matt Hardy made his WWE debut in 1994 against Nikolai Volkov as a jobber in a squash match, and Jeff Hardy faced Razor Ramon also in 1994 in another squash match. After being jobbers in WWE, they wrestled on the Independents, where they gained a following. In 1997, they returned to WWE as a tag team called the Hardy Boys, and the rest is history. Becky Lynch looks very different than when she first started out in pro wrestling. She was only 18 when she made her wrestling debut in Ireland. Before joining WWE, she had much shorter hair with her natural hair color, before dyeing it bright orange in 2014, and completely changing her look. Shinsuke Nakamura didn't always have long hair as a wrestler or his flamboyant character that he has now. For most of his career wrestling in Japan, Shinsuke had short hair and was very straight-laced, and when he briefly fought in mixed martial arts, he looked totally unrecognizable compared to today. Prior to starting his wrestling career, Big Cass played college basketball as a center for the NYU Violets from 2005 to 2008. In 2010, Big Cass began his wrestling career as a cowboy named Big Bill Young on the Independents. In 2011, he signed with WWE, where he eventually was paired with Enzo Amore. Seeing Luke Harper today, it's hard to imagine him without his long bushy beard and tank top. Back when he first started to wrestle, he had little to no beard at all, and had very short hair as well. Before joining WWE, The Undertaker had short hair for most of his wrestling career, including when he wrestled for WCW as Mean Mark, and he didn't have the menacing presence that he would eventually have in the WWE. Braun Strowman may look like a mountain man, and most people think he has never had a clean-cut look, but fans will be shocked to know that Braun actually had very short hair and no beard whatsoever in the 2000s when Braun was still in his early 20s. Braun went on to grow his hair and beard out when he began to do strongman competitions, and has kept it that way ever since. Before deciding to become a wrestler, Baron Corbin was signed to the Indianapolis Colts and later the Arizona Cardinals. Baron was only a member of the practice squad and never actually played it down in the NFL. Later on, Baron signed with the WWE, but he didn't have the long hair that we see today. Before becoming a professional wrestler, Chad Gable was an amateur wrestler. In 2012, he wrestled at the Summer Olympics, and many believed that he would win a medal because of his amazing wrestling ability, but sadly he was defeated and went home without a medal. After becoming a pro wrestler, he grew his hair out and completely changed his look. Brock Lesnar wasn't always built like a beast. He was actually a skinny kid growing up, but in high school he started to lift weights, and as he grew, the Brock Lesnar we see today started to take shape.